Once upon a time lived a wee little man. Well, he wasn't so little, but let's call him John. He always loved spending his time on the Minecraft server, but the only problem is that he was very lonely. Back in the legends of old, the server flourished with a wondrous population of Minecrafters.
Guys, ready? Watch this. Bernardia! Aw, I died.
I just saw him.
But as time went on, less and less people were active on the server, and eventually, a famine spread across the population. One by one, the community became virtually extinct. The only member who survived this famine was John the Appleseed, the great orchard-bearing, world-exploring wonder. It is written that it is not good for man to be alone, and as he wandered on, John began to feel unaccomplished. It almost seemed as if the magic of the server may have been forever lost. Until...
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening!
Seeing another member on the SMP is truly a gift, not to take for granted. In that moment, John knew that it was his responsibility to make the most of the moment and document every second of it. Join us as I attempt to continue this fake British accent and cherish these precious moments in Exotic Encounters with John the Appleseed. March 11, 2023 marks our first encounter with an SMP member. Food Gaming YT, aka Carson, it's Wednesday Actually, I'm just gonna call him Food. Food Gaming was spotted in the media looking for the opportunity to explore the world. Although the owner rejected his calling, our researcher didn't hesitate to support him in his quest. John logged on to the server and arranged a meeting at spawn. He planned to offer a map to Food, hoping that this would improve Food activity in the survival world. As the minutes passed on, John waited patiently for Food to arrive, staying true to his word because this was an opportunity he could not forsake. Then finally, through the daylight, the silhouette of a familiar zombie appeared before him. John was overjoyed, but this moment didn't last long. Without warning, the player began to attack John for no reason. Once John defended himself, he realized that this wasn't the Food at all, and rather a normal zombie covered in golden armor. After rechecking his communications, he found out that Food wasn't even on his way in the first place, despite having received clear instructions to meet at spawn! Although it felt like an eternity, the true Food finally emerged from the portal. Interacting with an active member is a privilege, to be sure. Although you would figure that they would know what a map is when they first see one. But for now, let's not worry about that. We exchanged bread, and that was it. All good things have to come to an end, and it did. Yet John still felt underwhelmed. If only the moment could last a little longer. Exotic Encounters to the Electric Boogaloo, let's go!
Mum, this tastes different. Did you put anything different in it?
I put a bit of food.